Have I already missed the ferry?
Fuck!
We're running a little bit late for the ferry. Good morning and welcome back to another episode from our island hopping adventure around the Outer Hebrides and the Highlands of Scotland. Today we're heading for the ferry back to mainland Scotland from Stornoway. So it's Stornoway through to Ullapool on the NC 500. We're running a little bit late, so we're in a bit of a rush. A, I hope we make it. B, I hope it's a smooth crossing. It was a chilly one last night. Welcome to Stornoway sign. Follow the sign for town centre. I'm in the wrong lane. Let's go straight over. Follow the signs for the port and the dock left. Da, 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 da. Let's go. Next roundabout, follow the signs for the Ullapool ferry, turn right, both, let's go. Exit the roundabout here, straight down we go. Oh, there's the ferry port, there's a ferry, I don't know if that's the ferry. We've got to go left here. Oh, I think we've got to go left anyway, I don't know. Yes, last roundabout, turn right onto the ferry port. Hold on, why is the boat not even here? This is the check-in terminal. Why is the boat not there? Have I already missed the ferry? There's like no cars there in the line through that window. There's nobody in the office. Oh, there's someone flying around over there. Oh no, have I missed it? Let me just double check my tickets to see what that says. Friday the 6th of June. Check-in closes at 6:15. Ah, wait there. It's only 5 o'clock. I thought the check-in closed at 5 o'clock. It's only 5 o'clock now, and it doesn't close till 6:15. Maybe they're just not open yet. All that rushing for nothing. I could have stopped at the garage on the way and got myself some breakfast. Ferry's on his way in, and we're still stuck at the gate. Nobody's in the office. It's like 25 to 6. Check-in closes in just over half an hour. Where do we go? What do I do? Have I found the right place? Is this the right place? I don't know. Oh, hey, somebody has arrived. There we go, straight in. Lane number 7. I'm the first one here, apart from that truck anyway. Granted, there is a massive queue behind us though. The boat is just docking. Is that how they get fire trucks over on this island? 55 plate one with no sign writing on it, just an old fire truck that's just come off the boat. Oh, so today's plan is an easy day. A nice chilled out day. We're going to get on the boat. It's nearly a 3-hour crossing back over to Ullapool, which is the start of the, well, one of the lower parts of the North Coast 500. And then, to be fair, it's been a busy few days, rushing around and doing this and doing that. It's been absolutely amazing. So I'm tempted to have a chilled out day. Got to go Tesco's, stock up on a few bits out of Fort William, out of Ullapool. And then we've got a boat trip in a day or two further around the coast, just south. So I'm tempted to start heading south. We've got a few waterfalls we can go in here, a nice beach park up, get parked up nice and early, enjoy the beach if the weather stays as nice as what it is right now. Stornoway Harbour is supposed to be really sort of popular for spotting seals and stuff like that. I know this isn't the harbour, this is down the road a little bit, but still, it's well worth a look. Holy crap, there's a cruise ship coming in. Let's have a look for seals over this side, shall we? No. Bit of seaweed, that's about it. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, we're going into the front of the boat this time. Check that out. No seals down there. Right, let's go. I can't see any speed limit signs inside the boat. Shall I do it? I can see some like ramps there, so they must drive cars up there and park them on the top up there. Not a cat in house chance am I going to fit up there. Now we all know I don't like going on these little things just here while there's cars the other side, so I wait for them to move and then we go in. Under here? No way. Really? Is that going to fit? Right the way over? Oh, crap myself then. I must be lower than I thought. Let's go into the lounge, find a seat, and then we'll see where we go from there. Ooh, it looks like a bit of a newer ship. Very posh. Food smells fit. Deck 6 observation lounge. I want to sit at the front, high up, so I can see out some dolphins. A 3-hour boat crossing solely to try and spot some mammals, some sea wildlife. Don't think we're going to do it. Looks like we're going to have a nice flat calm crossing, so before it gets a bit too choppy right out there, I'm going to go get some breakfast. Breakfast was a bad idea because there started to be quite a bit of a swell coming in, but it wasn't long before we were passing through the summer islands on the way into Ullapool. And we're off! Welcome to mainland Scotland, Ullapool. 2 minutes later, we're here. 10 minutes later, we're back here. Let's go to a big gorge with a cracking waterfall and suspension bridge. And turning left or right on this junction puts us onto the NC 500. You can see the sign up there. Get down to the bottom of here to the Ullapool harbour, and then we turn left. Welcome to the NC 500. I would normally stop for fuel, but I've got over half a tank. I don't really need it. It's mad to think that I've used 3/8 of a tank of fuel and I've toured the whole of the Isle of Lewis and Harris. We're only on the NC 500 for 12 miles, then we turn off. What a view. You just gotta love it, haven't you? And this isn't even like the top end of the NC 500. This is the bottom. 20 minutes later, we're parked and going for a look around. I can't pronounce it. That place, Corrieshalloch Gorge. Top tip, they've got 2 car parks, one at the very top and then this one just here. They charge you a fortune directly over the road. There's a lay-by and it's free. Wouldn't mind paying for the parking if it was a reasonable price, not without its NC 500 tax. The road that we're on is the Gairloch coastal route, and that's what we're going to be working around. Covered myself in smidge. We're in the forest to start with. We've got a suspension bridge that's pretty cool. We've got to walk over. Massive viewpoint that walks out into the middle of the gorge where you can see the waterfall. It's quite a cool place. My second time here, so it must be good. Definitely feel the amount of steps I've done yesterday. Here on 30,000 steps. That may be not a lot for some people, but it's a hell of a lot for me. I'm a truck driver, remember? I spend my life sat on my ass. Last time I done this, I absolutely crapped myself. Just simply because you can feel it move underneath your feet. But as you can tell, the waterfall is here. No, that's not it. That's it. Directly underneath you. Look at that. Just a little more walk down the other side of the suspension bridge and you wait till you see the viewpoint. There it is. This is where you don't look down. You can see the ground start to drop off and you can start to hear the waterfall. And you look around and bang, there's the waterfall with a suspension bridge over it. Back on the Gairloch coastal road. Now don't get me wrong, if we didn't have this boat trip booked tomorrow, chances are I would have gone further north on the NC 500 just because it is beautiful on that northwestern coast. Not far down here though, there is a waterfall walk. Now I want to check it out. There's no real path or anything by the look of the map, but it's going to be interesting to see. And it's just started raining a little bit. Look at that mountainous range just over there. That looks gnarly. Proper jagged summits and everything. Believe me, this top end northwest of Scotland is not to be messed with. This is such a nice road. Full on scenes every time you turn a corner. It's completely different. Wow, this is amazing. It's kind of got a Glen Shee kind of vibe to it because there's obviously roadworks. Like literally just one corner later and the view's completely changed. Just truly insane. This is a hell of a steep hill too. I'm proper having to work to get this down safely. Top tip on some of these steeper hills coming down them, especially up in Scotland because they are gnarly. Don't ride the brakes the whole way down, you'll end up with brake fade, especially if you're in a van or a motorhome that's over sort of like 3 ton. You'll just burn your brakes out the whole way down, you'll get down to the bottom and it'll be dead spongy, you won't be able to stop as good as you could do and all that jargon. Roll down in a low gear so it holds you back a little bit, and then every now and then when the road starts to level off a little bit or a corner's coming up, just slowly gently go on the brake just to slow you back down a little bit, then take your foot back off, give your brakes time to cool down before you have to reapply them again, and that tends to work. Oh yes, right next to the Loch. That's so cool. So I parked the van just there roadside and there's 2 waterfalls along here. Number 1 is right by the roadside and number 2, I don't know how to get to it. We're going to figure it out when we get there. Shouldn't be a long hike because I saw it from the road. Whoosh. Yeah, man. Oh, there we go. Oh, it is a swell. I am not standing there. But there's that. That is pretty cool to be fair. Let's get up the top and just see. Ah, oh, there's the next waterfall. Oh no, I think it's that one up there. Either way, this is pretty cool. Look at that. I'm not going any closer. Like I said, these boots are crap with slabs. They're angled down. I'm going to go pop. That was stunning. Bit too boggy, but it was stunning. We're only 8 miles away from the beach spot where I'm planning on staying the night. I mean, I'm going to get down there, see what it's all like, have some lunch, have a look at the beach. There's a walk behind it and stuff like that. So it'll be the perfect sort of overnight spot for me. It's only early, but I just want a chilled out day today. But I'm fidgety, so chances are I'll see something further down the road on the map and I'll be like, yeah, let's go. There's a parking area coming up just up here on the right hand side. That is the scene for a film that was called The Shall or something along those lines. It's a film about a daughter and a father living out of a power station up in Scotland. 2012 it was out. I only know that because I've just googled it, but it's a bit useless information for you. You might find that interesting. I just see it as a good viewpoint. That's probably why they filmed it there. I don't know. What a view. That's just stunning, isn't it? Could Scotland get any better? It's exactly how I'd imagine the sort of like Canadian Rockies or something like that. Is that a thing? Canadian Rockies, or are the Rockies in Utah? Oh, I don't know. I got my little spot. There's the beach. There's nice walks behind. Highland Council Rangers just pulled up. Oh, he stood there. There's 4 tents pitched up right behind there. You can see they've even hung their clothes up on the wood and everything. So he's probably going to do something about that. Even though you're allowed to camp around, you get the right to roam in Scotland, so you're allowed to do that. So he's probably just documenting it, maybe. I don't know. Well, he wasn't here long. He took a picture, done something to the machine, and drove off again. Scotland is 100% van friendly. I mean, you hear all these stories about angry locals in the North Coast 500. You don't get that. If you follow the rules, don't park where you're not supposed to park, don't cause a nuisance, don't leave rubbish everywhere, you're going to be fine. You're going to have a great time. All the locals you bump into are dead friendly. Let's go for a little walk and a little look down the beach. Sightings, seals, dolphins, white-beaked dolphins, loads of birds, and looks quite good, to be fair. Let's have a little nosy. It looks like you might even be able to get around there. Literally, the van's there, £5 to park for 24 hours, and you've got this walk here. And I'll be honest, I'm probably going to be parked here for quite a while. 1, I want to get some work done. 2, it's only 40 minutes to the boat trip in the morning, well, tomorrow, and that's not until 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. So, again, like Scotland beaches, I'm the only one on here. Oosh! Literally, the only one on here. This will be a nice little picnic spot later. Cute little bridge. Nice little river. Well, it's quite a raging river, to be fair. Goes straight out into the sea. Some proper gorgeous spots around Scotland. The ultra rare Deadus Crabio, or its common name is Upside Downio Crabio. They call this place Grinard Beach, I think it's called. Grinard Car Park. I was going to go paddle boarding. That was the plan of coming down here. I'll get the paddle board out and I'll go for a little go. Seeing the amount of dead crabs that are down there, that's got to attract loads of seals and sharks and orcas and things that are going to kill me, so no, I'm not going out there. Remember I mentioned there was a waterfall behind this park up? Let's go and find it. It's been chucking it down for the last hour. I told myself I'll do some work while it's raining. Yeah, I flicked through TikTok for an hour. It's lovely to see the glen just so full of colour. I'm colourblind, so it pretty much all looks the same colour. But you can tell the difference between like winter and spring, or summer, sorry. Is it summer? I think it is summer, isn't it? It was raining, so it's got to be summer. I wish you could smell it. It just smells so like fresh. And it smells dead sweet, like honey. Oh, it's fit. Oh, going over a stream. There we go. It's a bit tricky sometimes to traverse. I'm seeing horse prints up here. I have no idea how a horse is going to... Oh, God, nearly slipped. How a horse is going to traverse rocks like that. And that's not even the waterfall that we've come to see. That little dot all the way over there, that's what we're going to go see. Finding it quite a technical path because it's just boggy everywhere with loads of boulders. So I'm like stepping on the boulders every sort of 20 steps or so. I'll sat there and just start looking up because it looks like good deer territory. So I've sort of sat there like, maybe I'll find a deer. You watch, Scottish wildcat will come out and start getting me or something. There's another waterfall. It looks quite small on camera, but that's a good, what, 20 foot tall, 30 foot tall. Goes right into the river. And the view behind us. Oh, this is so nice. But the waterfall we've come to see is right in front of us. And it's mega. Come on, let's get a bit closer and then I can show you. Oh, the power of that. Whoosh. Ah. Look at how much water's coming down that. And the thing is, that's not the full waterfall. It goes right up into these hills up here too. The path sort of ended, so I've come back, but that's the bit I was showing you, and then you've got all this bit up here too. It's wow cool. Scotland doing what Scotland does best. Even the rain's different up here. But still, how picturesque is that? No complaints from me. Oh wow, the tide's come in loads. What a way to watch the sunset, or lack of sunset. Just listen to that. That's Scotland. Oh, the Rangers back again. They really do patrol these areas a lot, don't they? Good morning. It's boat trip day today, and the sea is like a glass pond. It is flat calm. It's time for the coffee. You have no idea how excited I am for this boat trip, and how excited I am the fact that it's flat calm out there. Not so excited about the sheer amount of midges there is out there. I made the stupid mistake of, there's a bin just there, you can just see it. So I thought, right, I'll get rid of everything that's rubbish and stuff. I'll make use of it. I left my sliding door open for 4 seconds, and the van's filled with midges. Yep, there's another one. I'm going to catch them all. I'm going to ninja skill them. But what I think I'm going to do is have my last of my coffee and go for a little drive. Van style cup. Shout out if you ever need anything like stylish for your van. They also started to do a leisure range, so you can get these power stations, the Atom ESS. That's been valuable to me because I messed up with one big thing with this whole campervan build, and my USB sockets are built into the plug, so I need to have my inverter on for them to work. But obviously the inverter drains a bit of power, so I tend to leave that off. I just leave my plugs, my phone and stuff just plugged into that one down there. Plus, that Atom ESS has got a wireless charging port on the top, but it's got like loads of different USB-Cs, USBs, 4 different sockets down the bottom, Siggy socket over there, some more bits down there. It's actually amazing. It can run an air fryer and everything, so it's perfect for my needs. I just keep it as a backup normally, but I use it all the time. Anyway, they've started to do their awnings as well, so that's where I got my awning from. Van style. Shout out to Van Style. Quickly demist the windscreen, say goodbye to this park up. Got a shop 20 minutes away. We're going to have a little nosy in there. It's just a local shop, stock up on a few snacks and some drinks and stuff like that. Then head off. I've seen something on the map, a World War II anti-aircraft battery. I know what you're thinking, anti-aircraft battery. What is that? Because it's literally spelt battery as in a battery you stick in a remote control, so it had me curious. I had time to kill, so I thought, why not go down it? It's a long single track country road to get down there, and there's a few little beach spots on the way there, and there's a memorial, so I thought I'm gonna go. First stop though, I had to go to the shop. You got to spend your money locally. Breakfast time. We have now got 8 miles on this single track road. I stumbled across this. I thought it was a passing place, but there is actually a sign that says parking. It's like a bunker of some sort with like a bench over there with a cracking view going across. I wonder if you can go inside the building. Is it a building or just like a rock? Oh, it's just a rock thing, I think. But look at the mammoth view with that amazing sound. That's just perfection. All the mountains in the background over there. Right, I'm going to head back to the van. I want to get down this road. Jumping over a puddle. I want to get down this road before the motorhomers and general tourists start waking up and having breakfast and getting down the road. It's only like 9 o'clock in the morning. Normally they're up and about 10. And it's about a 20-minute drive to do this 8 mile. And remember, I'm going to be leaving the pin to all of these in the description down below. It's always worth taking these roads that are just less travelled. This isn't part of the NC 500. It's the sort of true explorer sort of thing. The way I was confident enough to come down here, I went onto Google Maps and went onto Street View and just followed the road down just to see if it was big enough for me to get down there. And it was. Make sure there was no real tight hairpin bends, because that's the struggle with this van, the VW Crafter. The front wheel drive has a really bad front steering lock. So I can't do like the Black Bar, the Hard Knot Pass in the Lake District. Wow. It's so nice just to check out the other communities that are sort of off the beaten track. See how they manage to live out here. It'd be awesome to go and speak to a few of them and just sort of get to know them. Chances are knowing me, I'd get speaking to them and it'd turn into a 3-day trip, going out on a boat, helping them do the lobster fishing and all that sort of stuff. Now granted, some of these houses and stuff are not going to be houses, they're going to be like Airbnbs and stuff like that. There's a beach just over there. Someone's random horses just walking around the beach. It's like a cobbly gravel beach. There's one. And there's the other. If you are concerned about this sort of single track road, you get to see for miles. All you need to do is just when you get to like blind summits, tight corners where you can't see round, there's always going to be passing places. I mean, look, there's a passing place, there's a passing place, and then less than 100 yards up the road there's another 2 passing places, there's another one on the top of the hill. So you don't really need to worry about that. Just when you're doing something that's a bit sketchy, like the blind summits like this one just here, just take your foot off the accelerator a little bit, coast up. If you're going around a corner you can see a passing place, just nip into it if you can't see round it, and just sort of take your time. It's amazing how when you first come to Scotland, these sort of things are really sort of sketchy when you're driving down them. You're doing 20 mile an hour. After you've been up here for a week, you're doing 40 around these. Granted, when you come to the hazards, you're slowing down for the hazards. Like, I can't see over there, so I'm getting as far over as I can, letting off the accelerator and just gliding over. But there's a passing place just there. It's amazing. I don't know if you're going to see it, but I've just seen an awesome campervan on the beach down there. I'm gonna have to check the map when I stop to see how he got down there, because that's a pretty cool view. In the middle of nowhere, and there's a school just there. And there's a bus turnaround point right outside the school, so that means buses come down here. Something tells me they're holiday lets, because that is a stunning view right over there. Dude parked up over there, he's got a cracking little spot, hasn't he? Oh, it's an actual campsite. Wow, check that out. To be fair, when you're sort of this far off the beaten track, these campsites tend to pop up. They're not online or anything like that. You'll see the odd one on Park for Night, and it is literally just a field with a gate. Somebody's called a campsite. It's normally got like an honesty box or something. You put your money in there. Normally some sort of a farmer's field or something like that. Look at that white sandy beach. I can see a sign saying parking. Methinks I'm going to go and park in here and have a little nosy, because there's a cool little mound that you can stand on and get to. So I'm going to have a look. Oh, what about this? This will be a cool little park up, sheltered from all the wind and everything. Oh wow, seals, otters, gannets. What's that? Black-throated diver. Ooh. And that is the secluded beach with not a single person on it. Firemore Beach, and there's a path going down directly over the road. Cool little path. I want to go stand on that mound. Wow, that really is beautiful. So peaceful. And then I rock up with a camera. I'm guessing the way up it is bigger than I thought from now I'm down here. There's like a sandy path going up the side. I'm going to try that one. This is your sign that if nobody will go on an adventure with you, doesn't mean you don't have to go. Just go. Yeah, you may get wet feet every now and then. Oh, you may get a little bit lonely sometimes. But you get past those stages. You just get out and do an adventure on that day that you're feeling a bit lonely. And it works. This isn't a bad shout for just trying to waste a bit of time before the boat trip later. Oh yes, let's get up here. I can't wait for this boat trip. It's quite funny, I saw a video on TikTok. This is how influenced I get, how impulsive. Saw a video on TikTok. They've been out, they've seen orcas, because there's a few orcas out there. Minke whales, fin whales, sharks, basking sharks, dolphins, all different species of dolphins, even Roscoe dolphins, which is super rare. So I was like, yep, instantly buy it now. 100 quid, 4-hour boat trip. The trip's called Orca 1. I'll tell you more about it later. Then I saw a picture of the boat. Whew. You can get up close and personal to some of these animals because it's so small. It's like a 10-man rubber dinghy. I can't wait for it. It's like a little trailhead, just like a point here. Oh, wait there, what's that out there? There's something out there. There you go, see it popping up in the middle? That means there's life out there. This looks super sketchy. I'm gonna pretty much say anything can get down this road, even though it is tight, because if that truck can get down here, full Arctic lorry and a boat, then pretty much anything can get down here. Let's go for a little nosy, shall we? It's on top of that hill there. Already there's like ruins of a house just there. There's one just there with a piece of artwork on it. There's a few bits down there. I'm guessing that's where the military would have lived when they were up here. There's a sign, let's go and have a read. Firstly, look at that for a piece of art sculpture. That looks cool. Jesus, the size of the weapon, look at that. Loch and its people played a pivotal role in the events of World War II between 1941 and 1944. The Loch was a base for the Arctic convoy. That'll be why there's a museum down the road, to be fair. Is there anyone called Susan? You're gonna like this. Jesus, that's what it all used to look like there. There's so much stuff still here. All over the cliffs up there. Oh, I hope you can go in that building. The site is protected by law as a memorial. Let's have a little gander. Oh, you can look. Oh, wow. Jesus, look in there. And then the view straight out. There's a walk you can do from here all the way around the coast to another gun station over the other side of the loch. Yeah, that's a bit scary all the way down there. I think we'll stay away from that, don't you? Let's go and have a look in this, what I would assume is a lookout tower. I guess it could be from holding the weapons as well. Look like a big one. I don't know. I can hear a cuckoo. Ooh, this looks smart. It also looks a bit wet. Wow. Look at the view you get all the way down the loch and then all the way out to sea. That's mental. Oh, look how many more are over on that hill up there too. Let's go up there and see them, shall we? Oh, this is awesome. Check this out. The reason this loch is completely protected, it was the home of the Arctic fleet, which was a World War II military boat fleet. There's an engine there. Maybe that was like the spares. This one's the highest one, so I'm guessing it's going to be the lookout. Yeah, that don't look sketchy, does it? But we'll go for it. Oh, oh, whoa. So yeah, this will be the lookout. That'll be where the telescope would have went, and you would have got a full view all the way down the loch and all the way out to sea. Plus, because this is higher than those two gun turrets down there, which we'll go down to, this can see whether they hit their targets. How cool is this? Let's go down to the gun house. Now remember on the picture on the board just as we come in, you can see the size of it. You wait till you see these. I mean, the building itself is massive, and then just round the front you see that and you think, oh, there's not much to it, but let me take you through it, shall I? Round the back over here, you've got ammunition stores down there. See that big round circle? That's where it was put on. And look at the view. Wow. The action that this place would have saw would have been insane. Let's go and have a look at that one. Goes to show how well built everything was back then. Just around the corner, another weapons house. Again, you've got the round circle just there to where the weapon was actually bolted down. The anti-aircraft weapon. Whoa. Yeah, I can see why they wanted to protect this. And there's another one of these over on that side too. Another lookout just down there. And then by the main lookout, you've got the memorial. If you've got a little inkling onto history, it's definitely something to add to your North Coast 500 bucket list. This is just off the North Coast 500, but it's definitely worth it. Right, so let's head down to this afternoon's boat cruise area. They've got a beach parking area just before that, so I'm going to stop there, probably have some lunch, have a little wander, and then head down towards the harbour, and that's where the boat actually leaves from, in Gairloch harbour. Again, I'll pin this place in the description down below, so you can click on that and it'll send you straight there on Google Maps. You can pin it for the next time you come up. Wow, just look at that. Over that side you've got all the loch and all the mountains. That is stunning. Time for a little bit of food before we get on the boat. Parked in the overnight spot and a little walk down to the harbour. A bit early for it, so I've left all my stuff in the van. I can always nip back up and grab it. The size of that jellyfish. I'm too excited for this. That's why I'm like an hour and a half early. But just down here is where it's going to be going from, so I just want to have a nosy. I hope it's not that little boat there, but I wouldn't mind that little quad bike either, and that bear. Some proper working harbour around here. Look at that. There's the boat. That one. That's bigger than I thought. All those big old fishing boats right down the back end. I bet they've got some stories to tell. The boat we're going on is the one that's moving the most, Jam. I've literally planned my entire week, come back off Harris, come back off Lewis, done everything just to make sure I'm in exactly this spot for this time. The whole week has gone around it, and I went ahead and booked the wrong week. Fuck! No longer can I take the mickey out of the missus for doing exactly this.
But we live and learn.
On the plus side, let's just make our way around this part of the route and see what we come up with. Make a positive out of it. They sent me a refund instantly, that was a bonus.
I've got a stunning little like canyon road we're going through now. That makes up for it a little bit, doesn't it? Who would have knew I'd be annoyed for a minute and then boom, would have this. He's got a passing place. He said, there you go, you stop mate, thank you very much. Just look at all these mountains. That's actually really quite smart. It kind of has a Switzerland sort of vibe to it.
I wonder if I'll go to Switzerland and say, oh, this kind of looks like Scotland.
Oh, wow. It's the different scene every single time you go around a corner. Try and perk myself up a little bit, make the best out of the situation, which isn't a bad situation really. There's worse. I'm going to come around the bottom most southerly part of the NC500 around Torridon. It's a part I've not done yet. There's a bit of wildlife down here that I've been told about that I want to go check out, and I'll go get a photo with the Black Nabar sign. I'm not doing the Black Nabar because my van, being a front wheel drive, it's got a really bad steering lock and it can't make some of the hairpins. I don't want to get stuck up there. Plus the road's beyond repair. It's a horrible road. Anyway, we'll go do that, and then I don't know. The world is our oyster, as they say. I've got tomorrow. It's late in the afternoon now, but I've got tomorrow, and then I'm back in work on the Monday, back in the northwestern Cheshire. So I've got some time to kill. Although I am still like 10-hour drive away from work. Oh yeah, there we go. That was unexpected. Look at them cuties sat there looking at me. I thought they were sheep to start with. Look at those two there. Red deer. Oh, there's more down there.
The heart has healed now.
I had to pull over for this, didn't I? Look at them cuties. Wow. I had to stop for this view, didn't I? All those mountains, the cars pulling in right behind me, all that over there. You just got to be done. Well, this isn't a bad little spot to just sort of chill out for a bit. I'm going to sit here, work out what to do next, because the options are literally endless. I think I've decided on, what is it, Saturday, and I'm back in work on Monday afternoon. I decided to start making my way back slowly, so I'm going to sort of head towards Fort William. I may go further towards Glencoe, see what it's like, but I'm 2 hours and 40 minutes away from Glencoe. So that might be a bit too far. It's now 5 o'clock at night. We'll see how we get on. I'm just going to keep driving because I'm enjoying the drive and see where we end up. Holy crap, I'm 85 miles away from Fort William. I did not think I was that far away from it.
People tell me I talk too much in these videos, so I figured I'm just going to let you enjoy the scenery a lot through this one, because it literally is that breathtaking. Let me know what you think.
I think I've come up with an idea, and I think it's going to be a good one. This is going to make up for the mess up I did earlier for sure, 100%. Only thing is, it means I've got a couple of hour drive through to Fort William, but it isn't really a bad thing. The scenery going through there is absolutely amazing. We go along the A87 and then turn onto the A82.
Not a bad wee park up, is it? Loch Well, you say it's not a bad park up, it's basically just a trucker's lay-by.
I've made it about 20 minutes before Fort William. I've always wanted to do the gondolas at Glen Nevis, but every time I've gone, it's either been winded off or cancelled. So I thought, why not? The weather's not too bad. I'm passing. I may as well give it a go. With this being the last morning in the Highlands, I want to make it memorable. Hence why I wanted to do that boat trip that I messed up on. My God, there's a little bit of snow up there on the summits.
Oh, I'm hyped about this. I can see the cable cars actually going, so it's on. Shitting myself. Looks like we've got some bad weather coming in though.
Here we go. The best way to get over the fear. Let me tell you that. There go the doors, they're closed. Now that one in front of us absolutely flew off. So is it gonna like fly us off as well? Oh God, oh no, it stopped us. So I have a fear of heights. Not so much a fear of, no, is it heights? I don't know, we'll find out. But I definitely have one of exposure and being out of control while I'm up there, because I'm in no control over what happens. It's gonna be interesting, but the way I got past it and got to here, just didn't think about it. I said, right, I'm going to go and do that. Drove there, done it. Here we go. I once went on a Ferris wheel, only a little one at Blackpool Pleasure Beach with my son. I'm curled up in the middle. Oh God, that really is flying us out there. Jesus. Oh no. Nervous laughing's going to be happening a lot through this. I could have picked a better one that hasn't got a scratched up screen, but yeah, this is sketchy. Yeah, I went on a Ferris wheel with my lad. He was 8 at the time, and I curled up in the middle near enough crying, and he stood on the outside going, ah, look at you, laughing at me. See that bar that's underneath? Yeah, I'm holding on dead tight. Ooh, we're don't stop. Rocking, we're rocking, and we are stopped. Oh, right, just don't think about it. Proper swaying as well, look. Oh, we're moving again. Whee! So this place is called the Glen Nevis Mountain Resort. You can come up here in the winter and do some skiing. You get the cable car up and down as many times as you want. In the summer, it's made for mountain biking and hiking. You can do the hiking in the winter too. But, oh God, I've just paid £27.50, but I can use the cable car as much as possible. I've just noticed, I don't know if you can see, the cable car goes near enough straight now. We're about to hit that tree actually. Whee! Yeah, the cable car goes straight and then all of a sudden it just shoots up. That's gonna be a bit sketchy. The reason I want to come up here is 1, to conquer the fear, and 2, I want to have breakfast up there. Now obviously there's a misconception that this takes you up to the top of Ben Nevis, which is the highest mountain in the UK. It doesn't. This takes you up to Glen Nevis Mountain Resort. The main mountain range that Ben Nevis is on. It takes you a little way up there and you've got a few viewpoints. I've never been up here, so I wanted to have a look. So that's what we're going to go and do. It's getting higher and higher. Oh, pretty. That's pretty. Don't look down. That's what I've just done back there. See, it's okay when I do that because I'm not physically looking at it. But there goes another cable car. Whoosh. Now the lady down the bottom said there's a couple of like mapped out walks that you can do that they've mapped out, or you can just go up there and just walk around like anything. I've got me map app thing on my phone. God, this is getting high now. It's been okay to start with because the ground level's been increasing the same amount as us, so we've not really been that far off the ground. But now we're getting higher and higher off the ground and it feels like it's slowing down, and oh yes, that's a beautiful view. And I'm holding on for dear life. Now I'm filming this clip so that I can look down and you can see my double chin so that I don't have to look out the window. Oh, we are a bit high. Oh, my stomach's going a little bit now. Oh wow, just look at that for a view. I mean, it's hard to get focused because the plastic window's scratched out. Look at it over there. That'll be Loch down there in Fort William. Yay, this is near the top. You were on that for quite a while. I'm quite impressed with that, to be fair. There we go. Cheers, buddy. Don't know how I feel about it. I just caught a cable car up the mountain. It's 30 odd meters above sea level, so it is a mountain. There was another walk to the other side of the actual restaurant, and there's another viewpoint with another mountain summit down here.
little peak over there is the next summit. Myown, I think it's called, or something like that. Back on, heading back down.
I'm quite proud of that, it's quite good.
Here we go. The doors have just closed and it's just a proper shit drop off. There we go. Oh crud. It just catapults you out, bashes you on these things to get you nice and level. Oh, and then Jesus, we're swinging. Oh no. Sing to myself, the windsock's blowing sideways, which makes it even more sketchy. But I do need to get back to reality and go and earn some more pennies to be able to get back up here again. The plan is to work for a year and then hopefully have 4 years off. It's all about saving. I've got to concentrate on that. I'm dead impulsive though. I'll see something on like a video saying, oh look at this, it's going to help you campervan, and I'm like, buy it now. There's the car park all the way down there. Then I've got essentially a 7-hour drive back to the northwest. When I get back, I've got to go to my storage unit, put some stuff out of my van in there, grab some work stuff that I've put in there, back out of there, ready for work tomorrow. Go do some shopping, get myself all sorted, ready for work tomorrow. What an adventure this has been. Starting off with Ben Ann, going round all the way through Glen Cove, four-wheeling on down to Maileag. No, it's not Maileag, is it? Someone told me off calling it that. It's Maileag. There you go. Parking on the beach, getting blown off the beach. Ferries being cancelled. That awesome drive round to the Isle of Skye. All the little bits and bobs we did on the Isle of Skye. Then over to the Isle of Harris. Adventured around there. That beach park up. Oh, Hushinish Beach was absolutely stunning. Then we went all the way through the Isle of Lewis, stopping off at loads of beaches and the giant butt plug and all that sort of stuff, all the way up the Isle of Lewis, right the way up to the top, which funnily enough is called the Butt of Lewis. Why is this cable car just brakes really hard and stopping right on the steepest part? Oh, we literally are stopping. Oh god, we literally are stuck. Then we come back over to mainland, done a whole tour of the south end of the NC500, which I've never done before. Then come back down to here last night because our boat trip got cancelled. We've just made the best of every scenario and I absolutely love the process. If you are new around here and you have enjoyed this series, make sure you do subscribe. I am trying to build up more of the adventure sort of videos on this channel because I don't really have a massive audience for that. And I want to show as many people as possible the beauty of the Highlands, the beauty of the Lake District. Thank you very much for watching this series. I really do appreciate each and every one of you guys. Peace out.